And this is going to be a reprint of the series, but it's also going to be adding a new expansion. And if you're not familiar with this game, this is a cooperative dungeon crawler where players are playing as robots rebelling against the human-run evil corporations. And you're going to be trying to make your way through the building as sneakily as possible, because anything you do will raise that threat meter. So if you're being seen by guards, accessing panels, opening doors, or doing anything like that, this can all potentially raise your threat level. And players are each going to be controlling their own robot, each with its own asymmetrical abilities, skill sets, and number of action dice that it gets to roll. But players will also be managing their power tokens, and these are really important because you're going to be using them to upgrade your action dice or unlock special abilities, but these also act as your health, so you really want to be careful with how you spend them, and you want to leave enough for yourself so that you don't run out of power and potentially lose the game. And in this game, each player is going to have their own set of action tokens that they can use to perform various actions on their turn. But then there's going to be a shared number of tokens that are in a row that represents the burn cycle. And players can also use those tokens in order to perform actions, but you're going to get a special bonus, and those actions are going to be stronger if you're able to do them in the order that they are programmed. And another neat layer on top of this is whatever physical actions you decide to do in the real world, there's going to be an effect in the digital world. So this is going to affect the network, and depending on the actions that you choose, it's going to allow you to move your token in various spots on this web and grant you special bonuses depending on where that token lands. And I really like the whole way that all of this is set up, because it creates a really fun puzzle where you're trying to use your actions in conjunction with the other player's actions, but then also trying to time your actions properly with the burn cycle to get the most out of that, but then also being aware of how this affects this network board so that you're getting the most bonuses possible to help you complete the mission. And the new Recruits expansion seems to be a pretty simple addition to the game. It's just more content that you can mix in. So it's going to add some new scenarios with some new villains for you to go up against, as well as some new bots that players can play as. And I think some of these bots will bring in some new mechanisms that you haven't seen before. And of course, if you are interested in this one, you'll definitely want to follow along with it before it launches, because if you do, you'll get this crossover equipment pack completely for free, which will give you a pack of equipment cards.